Today I started with CAPM, that is SAP Cloud Application Programming. And the first problem I started today is making a simple Spring Boot application, and I thought of just sharing it with you guys. So the way we make a new Spring Boot application is, so I've downloaded this Spring STS. You can search it. It is created by VMware. You can easily download it and implement it in your system. And once you have installed it, then the way you create a new Spring project is, you go to file, you go to new, and then you will see Spring starter project. You click over there. You have to fill all these details. Be aware that you have to see that Maven is filled over here, because this is the one which will implement and download all the dependencies. Packaging has to be jar. That is what I've used so far. And then you click on next. This is the name, this is the name that you have given to the project, demo1, and this is the package that you are saving it in. You click on next. We'll create a web application. There are a lot of other applications that also you can create, but for time being we'll stick to web application. We'll select web and then Spring Web, and then we'll click on next. So I will not create it because I've already created one, so I'll just click cancel. So once you create, you will see a structure like this, and in this structure you'll see there are certain folders that are created. So the main folders of our interest will be this pom.xml file, because this is the file where all the dependencies will be there, and based on this only the system will download all the dependencies that you can see over here in Maven dependencies. You can see all these things are over here. Apart from that, the other thing which you have to notice is this source.main.java file, because this is what we have created just now. This is our package com.demo, com.example.demo, and inside this the main classes are demo application.java class. Why this is the main class? Because this has the main method, and where the main method resides, from there only we can run the application. The other important point that you should note over here is this Spring Run. So this we have what you can also see is that we have imported this particular package, right, org.spring framework, and this has this so we have a Spring application class which has this method run. We will go inside this. We'll just double click on it, or we'll press F3. Sorry. So once you go inside this run has a configurable context. So we'll try and go inside this. Just give me a second. Yes, so we'll go inside this. So if you go inside this, what you can see is this Spring application class has this method called configurable application context, and this returns the class of this particular object, right? So what we have done over here is we have created a new object of this particular class, and this we have created a new object we have created a new object of this particular class context, and this stores our runtime variable. Okay, and what we also created is a different class, and this class is called laptop.java. This class is nothing but we have just given some basic private variables, and we have set getter and setter methods, and then we have toString methods, and then there's and then in this I think variable we are just returning the brand name. So what Spring does is, so we have created this class, right, laptop.java class, but for the Spring to know that this class has to be handled by Spring framework, we have to add this annotation called this @component. What this will do is it will register this class in the bean. So what I mean by bean is, bean are different set of objects that the Spring framework checks, right? So based on this, what will happen is this. We have already created this is a main class, and what we did, we created a new object for the laptop class, and then how we are calling is with this particular object, and then we are saying get bean. Why we are saying get bean? Because we have already registered this laptop.java class with Spring. Why? Because we have added @component, and once we have done that, what we do is we'll simply say apple1, which is the object of apple class, and then we are setting the brand name. which is over here. If you see, it has this parameter called brand name, and this brand name is set over here. And finally we are just doing a system.out.println.apple.toString, which is nothing, which is nothing but it is calling this class, and it is displaying this. And how you run it, you just go to file and then you go to run as. I'm not sure why it is not okay. I've run it, so see. Okay, so for some reason it is not able to run, but if it runs you'll see something like this, and finally you'll get this as output. I'll see why we are not able to run this, and then but this is how this works. Thank you.